just somewhere along the way we become so independent that touching other people makes us uncomfortable. Like we don't even know how to do that anymore. And this is what you end up with. A society of people who are disconnected. Because by the way, if you need friends, there's Discord. If you want to talk to someone, you can chat, right? And you know what? I hear you're feeling down. Let me send you an emoji of two people hugging. That's what we've come to. We've stopped hugging each other and we've started sending emojis of people hugging. Like what the fuck? We've created substitutes for human needs. It's not actually fulfilling the need. It's a substitute. I recently learned that there's a virtual girlfriend app. Don't have a girlfriend? Here you go, right? And now we can get human-shaped pillows, and we can even get sexual devices, and we can substitute a relationship in so many different ways. And it's only a matter of time before someone takes ChatGPT and outsources an API to make a virtual girlfriend who adapts to you and learns like a human intelligence. Substitutes, 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 substitutes. And why? Because the individual humans today don't want to give people what they need. It's not society. It's like each and every one of us. This is what's happening, right? And there are a lot of people out there who are, as we're watching this, are like somewhat like, give that lady a hug. And that's what I felt too. But this is the other problem. Like, it's great that we had that emotional reaction and that she was raw and she shared her experience that resonated with a ton of people. But just think for a second at what it takes to get someone to hug that person. She's literally got to put something on TikTok that explodes. And that's the threshold for human contact. That's the hurdle she has to jump to get a hug. We've got to lower the threshold to help other human beings. And so like, what do we do about this situation, right? I think it's like pretty simple. We've got to be careful about using technology as a substitute for human needs. Can technology be used as a tool to fulfill human needs? Absolutely. But it's crossing the line into substituting and trying to provide the needs in and of themselves. Second thing that we've got to do is we've got to stop blaming people for their problems and stop blaming society for their problems. We've got to start blaming ourselves for other people's problems, which runs completely alien, right? And that's like literally why I started streaming, because I was like, you know what? I can do more for people. It's not about like, I got frustrated with like certain institutions that are related to my profession, and I thought they weren't doing enough. And there are like good reasons for that, right? They were like busy with other things, like opioid epidemics that were literally killing people. And these are like dormant problems. Or subsurface, not dormant. And so y'all can, the only way this works, I can't do it by myself. I can't even do 1% of the work that needs to be done. Because what people need is hugs. Like I can't hug everyone on the planet. I want to. There's a part of me that really wants to. I think it'd be cool. But like I can't do this. I can stream on Twitch. I can talk to y'all. But like how close can you and I really get? The only way this works is if we start accepting responsibility, like we as individuals start accepting responsibility for the needs of the human beings around us. And that's hard. Because if you start doing that, it can be painful for you. And so that's the core of the problem. Because what's happened in our society is we've decided we move further and further along the road of if it's painful for me and it benefits someone else, I don't have to do it. And I actually agree with you there. You don't have to do it. No one else is entitled to your sacrifice. But that's the problem with society is like people are trying to, there's a group of people that feel entitled to the love of others. That's not right. And on the flip side, if we're not entitled to the love of others, can we still give it? Can we still receive it? Like that's the thing. It's like no one is forcing you. I don't think it's fair to force you. But the only way this works is if we actually step up as a group of people and we start caring about other human beings.